Ellsbury from Acrylic Art Paintings. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be working with these colors today from Apple Barrel and Artist Loft, and this cream color as well from Artist Loft, right? This one. So, and then some metallics. Now I'm going to add Elmer's glue directly from the bottle, like I always do, into my colors, into my paints, because I don't like to mix the mediums because I feel like I have more control this way, incorporating the ingredients and then adding water little by little until I get the consistency I'm looking for. And so now I'm going to incorporate it, and then see, it's just easier. And now it's very thick, as you can see there. It just looks like goo. But now I can start adding water little by little. And I know I'm probably the only one who mixes her paints like this in the whole YouTube, but it's just the way it works for me. And so I incorporate it and I add water, 3, 4, depends, until it gets to this consistency that I'm going to show you here. See, it's kind of thick, but that's the way I want it for this pour. Now I'm going to add dimethicone in 4 colors only. These and these and these 2. And it's about 1 drop per color. Now the other 2 I will not, because they have a white base, those 2, and therefore it's going to be a little denser, and that's why. So I'm going to stir the dimethicone, and now I'm going to do my dirty cup. I'm going to start with the white in this order. That's the cream color, and then my copper, then the dark brown, and now the pink colors. The order is very important, but in this one it's almost like a monochromatic, so it's okay. That's the way I decided to do it. But when mixing secondary colors, it's very, very important in order to avoid brown shades. Now I don't have paint in my canvas, so I'm doing it straight to let the paint spread. And also I have tape around my canvas to act as like corner catchers or something like that, but it's going to allow me to have more control over my paint. Oh, I love it when I lift that cup and I see those cells coming up from the dimethicone. The one thing I don't like though is as I start tilting the paint, the cells start to deform. But at the end, when it dries with a lot of cells in it. So right now I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just going to let the paint just spread by itself, and I'm adding the beige or cream color around like that. And now I'm going to start carefully tilting to let those cells spread. So I go from one side and then I try to go to another, being careful to not deform myself too much. So there we go. So meanwhile, as I'm doing this, because I'm not going to bore you with this, I have an exciting news. A lot of people ask me about the products or varnish or whatever, especially varnish, what I use to varnish my paintings. And guess what? I created my website. It's acrylicartpaintings.com. And it has, if you see the other side, you can see the right hand side, there is some little flags in there. There is the option for Spanish and for English, and there is a product section in there, just like I do in my videos, English and Spanish. This is the Spanish that I recorded for my Spanish video, but in the English side, there is a place where it says products I use, and if you scroll down, those are the products I use, the lubricants, the mediums, and the varnish. And this is the one that I normally use, or the Mod Podge. And we have some accessories in there, the best torches I found. So needless to say, I'm super, super excited about it. Okay, going back to my pour. I just wanted to share with you. Last week I made one, but I was in so much in a hurry because I have some people over for dinner and I was cooking, and I only had like 30 minutes to create, to do my video, and I had, because of my guest, I had to put it outside to dry. And in Arizona, the weather is like way too dry, and so it dried in a couple of hours and it didn't turn out the way I wanted. So I decided to try another time and show you guys that also weather conditions do influence and affect the pours, our pourings. So I decided to do this with also spring colors, you know, pretty pinks and copper and beautiful, and to show you that if we let them dry, you know, in the right, if we do everything right, then it will turn out fine. I will continue working on this, and I'm not gonna let you watch me all the way, but this is when we divide and conquer. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Now this is the pour, already dried and finished. Look at those sails, they're gorgeous, I love them. And so, like I always do, I like to show you the dry painting, and it's beautiful and it's perfect. So thank you for joining me today. If you decide to try this technique, come and share it with us in our group on Facebook. Till then, keep painting.